pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. You may be seated.
All come out, Lamborghinis and they're renting hummus. The party's on, so they're heading downtown. Everybody's looking for a come up, and they wanna know what you're
Good morning, Eagles! Today is Friday, February 25th, and it's a V-Day. I am Manuela Rivas.
And I'm Sophia Vela.
And this is We Go with your morning news.
And now a special Zoom etiquette message from Leopoldo Fonseca.
Students, please make sure to listen to the following Zoom rules. Teachers should be able to see your whole face and shoulders. Make sure to wear your school shirt or sweater and only school background. If you fail to follow these two things, you'll be removed without a warning, absent for the day. And if you have something due, it will be a Z. Please make sure to follow the rules. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, and remember to follow the rules.
We want to thank all the students that took part in yesterday's wonderful curriculum fair. We hope that you enjoyed it and that it helped you decide what classes you're going to take next year. Our pillar for the month of February is cooperation. Collaboration divides the task and multiplies the success.
Good morning, Eagles. What your day is a few passing clouds, otherwise generally sunny. High 81 Fahrenheit, winds east-southeast at 10 to 50 miles per hour. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Carolina. And now for our delicious lunch menu with Raquel Vela.
Good morning, Eagles. Your lunch menu for today is kind of obvious because it's Friday. We have cheese pizza, red bean soup, marinated cucumber salad, fresh apple, and peach cobbler. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you, Raquel. And now for our last Black History Month segment.
Douglass's life sort of stands across the expanse of the 19th century as a symbol of the worst and the best in the American character. He was the slave who saw most of the worst brutalities of slavery. He was the slave, however, who freed himself and by luck, pluck, and gifts remade himself. Most importantly, he had an enormous ability to capture in words the meaning of what America is about.
I have no accurate knowledge of my age, never having seen any authentic record containing it. By far the larger part of the slaves know as little of their ages as horses know of theirs, and it is the wish of most masters within my knowledge to keep their slaves thus ignorant. I do not remember to have ever met a slave who could tell of his birthday. Frederick Douglass, 1845.
It was along the eastern shore of Maryland near Quiet Creek, called the Tuckahoe, that the life of the man who would inspire a nation began.
Frederick Douglass was born in Talbot County on Maryland's eastern shore. He wasn't certain of his birth himself. In fact, he thought that he had been born in 1817.
But slave records tell of the birth of Frederick Augustus to a slave named Harriet in February 1818.
He knew who his mother was, although she was a distant figure in his life. She lived on another plantation. He never really knew who his father was, although he came to believe that his father was definitely a white man and probably his master.
Raised by his grandmother at the far end of the plantation, the tiny boy named Frederick led a carefree, playful life along the muddy shores of the Tuckahoe until he was 6.
At about age 6, Douglass found that his childhood had come to an abrupt end. He was assigned to act as the companion and caretaker of the child of the owner of the plantation. And as a result, he could get in trouble for things that he either had done or had failed to do. And so it became immediately apparent that he was no longer a child but was a slave and was part of that institution of slavery.
We hope you enjoyed the Black History Month segments. We just want to remind you guys that civil rights movement and segregation was really not that long ago. Most of your grandparents were already adults. We must keep fighting for the full integration of Black people in our community and everywhere. Next month is Women's History Month, and we will also let you know about so many inspiring women in history.
On the day you came to be, happy birthday to you.
That's all for today, and as always, so